wake up. Now, this is one story you can do together with me. We will do it together and we will see. It's the sort of thing that comes together when we want to, because we can, because it's true. You don't have to, but you might want to. Let's begin like this. The first story I have prepared for you is Judge Chien and the story of the clean hands that told a story. What could it be? Let's begin. This story comes from ancient China, and it's the story of Judge Chien. Judge Chien was old when the people who were living were born, and he just got older. Now, judges in the olden days had like a big black hat that sat on their head, and it had big wings that went out. And Judge Chien, because he was so old, had a white beard. He was famous and celebrated. Well, he came to the courthouse one day and opened the doors. Why are there so many people in my courtroom? Guard, explain. Well, you see, you know the big house with the rich man? He has all the nice stuff in his house. Well, it was robbed, and the big vase was taken away, and we didn't know who it was. So we took the maids and the servants and the people that serve the maids and servants and the people in the kitchen that bring the poultry, and all that. We brought everybody, 100 of them. There were 100 people. We put them in the jail last night. We don't know what to do, Judge. It's up to you. What do we do? Let me hear their stories. It took a long time. A couple hours later, Judge Chien went, this is getting us nowhere, but I have an idea. We are a town in a valley. Outside of the town, there is a mountain. On the top of the mountain, there is a temple. Inside the temple, there is a bell that has supernatural power. Bring the bell down to the square outside of the courthouse. Put a curtain around it, and tomorrow, each of you who are accused will come and tell your story to the bell. The bell will let us know who is the thief. Court is adjourned for today. Take them all back to jail for the evening. Whoa, people, what? The bell has supernatural power. The bell's going to tell them? I think it's wonderful. I want to get my friends down here. I'm going to come tomorrow and see. Oh, all the word spread to the valleys and the towns all around. People poured and flocked and crammed and squeezed into every little nook and cranny surrounding the courthouse outside of the courtyard outside the courthouse. At the appropriated time, shoot, sick. Judge Chien opened the doors to the courthouse, stepped down and sat in the seat of honor. Hear my words. As you see, the bell is surrounded by a curtain. Now, each of you accused is to come up to the bell, reach through the curtain, touch the bell, and tell your story, short of what you did yesterday and why you are not guilty. They went on and on and on. It took most of the day. The bell never made a sound. People were going, I think the judge has lost it. I think he's a little crazy. How can a bell tell us what? Quiet. Whoosh! Have all 100 people taken their turn? Yeah, Judge, they're all done. Raise your hands above your heads and hold them there. Now take down the curtain. All of you are witnesses. Last night when the bell was put in the square, I had fires built so that the ash covered the bell. Each of these accused has come and put their hands on the bell and told their story. Their hands are full of soot. There is only one person in this whole group who does not have ash on his hands. You, sir, are the thief. Your clean hands announce your guilt. For fear that you would be discovered, you dared not touch the bell. Return the vase and your time in jail will be lessened. Now the court is adjourned. Thank you for coming. The people were amazed. They talked among themselves about how the bell taken back to the temple had supernatural powers, but the real supernatural power was in the mind of old Judge Chien, who anticipated human nature and the guilty man's attempts to not be discovered. And that is the ancient traditional story of Judge Chien and the clean hands that told the story.